I want to talk about an article in The Guardian today about Rose McGowan and her new memoir, where she talks about in detail how she was raped by Harvey Weinstein. Now, it says that Harvey Weinstein is being accused by over 80 women. I didn't know that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you guys knew. I didn't know that it was over 80 women. And that boggles my mind, because I think about Cosby, and I think about how the women who were accusing Cosby was given platforms to talk about the rape. And I remember Don Lemon brought them on his show. I remember they were on the cover of some magazine, I forget the magazine, and they talked about it in the news. All the newscasters talked about it. It was a thing. They talked about it every day. They really tried to drive home the point that Cosby was really some type of monster. And you're not getting any of that with Weinstein. I don't know. Like I said, maybe I just missed it, but I haven't seen any shows with 10 or 20 of his accusers on talking. I haven't seen any magazines with 30 or 40 or how many ever of his accusers on the magazine. I haven't seen any of that. And the double standard is really, really glaring. I'm gonna read a little bit of this article, and then I'm gonna give my opinion at the end. Rose McGowan's memoir details rape by Harvey Weinstein. We're just going to go through the rape part. After years of publicly accusing Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein of rape, the actress Rose McGowan has detailed the sexual assault she said occurred after their first meeting over 20 years ago. In the memoir Brave, published on January 30th worldwide, McGowan recalled first seeing Weinstein, whom she refers to only as the monster, at a screening of her film Going All the Way during the 1997 Sundance Film Festival. Then, 23-year-old McGowan wrote in Brave that after the screening, Weinstein allegedly summoned her to a meeting at a restaurant, which was later relocated to his hotel suite. McGowan described being shown to his room for what she believed would be a meeting to plot out the grand arc of her career. Instead, she alleged after a half-hour discussion about her career, he held her down on the edge of a jacuzzi and raped her. Later, he allegedly called her and described her as a special friend. I felt so dirty. I had been so violated, and I was sad to the core of my being. I kept thinking about how he'd been sitting behind me in the theater the night before it happened, which made it not my responsibility exactly, but like I had a hand in tempting him, she wrote, which made it even sicker and made me feel dirtier. Describing Weinstein as looking like a melted pineapple. Damn. McGowan said that immediately after the rape, she attended a photo opportunity for Phantom, another Miramax film she was in, where she allegedly told a co-star what happened. The co-star has previously been identified by McGowan as Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck reportedly said, "God damn it, I told him to stop doing that." Affleck has never responded to this allegation. So Ben Affleck supposedly knew that Harvey Weinstein was a maniac and was raping women like there was no tomorrow. Many of Weinstein's 80-odd accusers, that's the part that got me, 80 accusers, have alleged that a disgraced media mogul asked them to visit him in various hotel rooms where he'd either forcibly... See, that's another difference between him and Cosby. Now, all these women have come out against Cosby, and from what we're being told, from what I understand, they were partying and they would go to his room and they said that he would give them a pill or something, which is, I don't know, that's what they used to do back then, but that goes without saying. People don't like to hear that, but That's how they partied back then. But this guy, Weinstein, was forcibly raping people, like take it off, and making them perform oral sex on them. And nobody said anything? Wow. Anyway, yeah, many of Weinstein's idiotic accusers have alleged the disgraced media mogul asked them to visit him in various hotel rooms where he either forcibly performed oral sex on them or demanded in return. A spokesperson for Weinstein in the U.S. told The Guardian any allegations of non-consensual sex are unequivocally denied by Mr. Weinstein. Mr. Weinstein has further confirmed that there were never any acts of retaliation against any women for refusing his advances. So he's saying that he's never blackballed or denied any women any opportunities because they didn't want to give him any. That's what he's saying. But yeah, I think this is very interesting. The fact that he was forcibly raping women and nobody said anything. And Rose McGowan, like pretty much all of them, they wait until their career's over and they don't have the looks that they used to have before they come out. I think it would hold more water if they came out when it happened. Now when you come out and you don't have your looks anymore, you're a little long in the tooth, I think people take it differently. I think people take it as if you're trying to get a come up. You're trying to come up on some money. You're trying to sue. I think she did sue him for. I think it says she sued him for $100,000. I mean, that's not a lot of money to be honest with you, but I don't know. It's just weird that they wait so long, and it's also weird that Weinstein isn't getting nearly the treatment that Cosby got, and he did much more, and he was forcibly raping women. But that's a story for another day. But that's my opinion. Let me hear yours. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.